Hello my fellow smug ones. Well, it looks like TV licensing have changed their tact a bit with this latest letter. Let's begin. Okay, now before I start, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Sam for sending this in. Here's your well-deserved legend badge. Anyway, let's get into this. It starts off, the logo in the corner as always, and then it says the legal occupier, which means they're clutching at straws and have no clue who lives there. Below that we have the reference and of course the date, September 2021. In big, bold black letters, so they want you to pay attention to it. Let's bust some myths about the TV licence. Ready to find out the truth? And I'm guessing that's probably the end part of his postcode. There is no record of a TV licence at this address, so we need to check that you're watching TV illegally. Because obviously we don't trust you, I'm guessing. Whether you know it or not. Now, I could be wrong, but I think companies would usually say legally, wouldn't they? We need to make sure you're doing this right. But of course, not these people. We need to check to make sure you're not doing it illegally. Because just in case, you'll have to pay us, of course, won't you? Anyway, in bold again, the 4 most common myths we hear about the TV licence. Do any apply to you? Number 1, in big bold blue letters so it stands out even more this time. I never watch the BBC, only the other channels. And their reply to that is, you need a TV licence because the licence is not just for watching the BBC, although it should be in this day and age in my opinion, or BBC programmes on BBC iPlayer. It's for any live TV on any channel, even foreign language TV channels, so you are breaking the law. So rather than threatening you with big fines or penalties, they want to make sure that you know that you could be breaking the law here. It's very kind of them, isn't it? I wonder if they'll call the police on us as well. Anyway, number 2, also in big bold blue letters of course, I pay for Sky/Virgin/BT, so I don't need a TV licence. And again they say, paying for a subscription service does not mean you don't need a TV licence. They are separate and you are breaking the law. Once again they're telling us this. If you watch TV on any channel or any service. And this just seems bonkers in my opinion, doesn't it? Because to me it seems a bit like paying Amazon for the ability to access Netflix, which is completely bonkers, isn't it? Number 3, I don't watch TV apart from the Olympics or the football occasionally, so I don't need a TV licence. Well, actually, if you watch it in the pub when you're out with your mates, then you still don't need a TV licence, do you? Anyway, they are saying, again, surprisingly, you are breaking the law each time you watch live sport or any programme as it's broadcast. And they really want to hammer that home to you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to suggest anyone breaks the law at all, but I just think this way of writing to you is nearly as bad as the threatograms that they usually send, because to me it seems like they're saying, you are breaking the law, you are breaking the law, you are breaking the law, when in fact you might not be, and therefore it could actually panic people, couldn't it? Which seems to be what they always tend to go for, doesn't it? Anyway, number 4, I don't own a TV set. I watch live TV on my phone, laptop or tablet. And surprisingly, here we go again. You are breaking the law by watching. The law says you need a TV licence to watch any live TV on any device. Hopefully the law won't say that for much longer, will it? Because Nadine Dorries has recently been made Culture Secretary and apparently she is quite anti-TV licence, so I bet the BBC are pooping their pants. If you want me to make a video on that though, let me know down in the comments. And at the bottom of the letter in a big red box, because of course they can't resist it, can they? Enforcement visits to unlicensed addresses like yours in, again that's probably the postcode, are increasing, and that's in big bold red letters to make sure it really stands out to you. Anyone caught watching or recording TV illegally risks prosecution and, if found guilty, a fine of up to £1,000. But from what I've heard, that £1,000 fine is rarely given out, and apparently it's usually around £170, which is just a bit more than the usual £159 TV licence, isn't it? Enforcement officers now have your details. Oh, do they? Yes, my name is the current occupier, isn't it? So of course you've got my details. But if it's not, which it's not, then you don't, do you? To stop your visit, please get in touch now. Call, and then it gives the phone number and of course the web address, but I'd only really go to them or call them if you actually want to cancel your TV licence myself. And if they do end up visiting your property, then you can soon end the visit by saying no thank you and close the door, because they've got no legal powers to access your property at all. YouTube's algorithm thinks you'd like to see one of these videos next, so let me know if it's right.